pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bears offense takes the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Bears are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. The short hands, it's Walters. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the left. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Baylor! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Houston's offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity.
Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Houston wants to play fast.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Everett. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Finding open areas. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Houston will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gaines. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gaines. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it out. It's Mock. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. They believe they can run right here. Shakes off the defender. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man quickly. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Motion from the wideout. Gonna look downfield again. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, and they haven't given them any. to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Coming out with it, it's Moss. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking downfield, it's Everett. Unloads to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Connection to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the lead. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Cougars will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll run the screen. And he picks up the first down, and he doesn't, I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quick release by the QB.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Walters. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, it's Madden. Throws to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Keeps it on the draw. Still on his feet at the 35. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. 42 Spider. 42 Spider. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Madden. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete on the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Pressure coming. It's complete. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Everett. Here's the pressure. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got it again. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Snagged on the outside, it's Gaines. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to pass, it's Madden. He'll take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Looking to throw, it's Everett. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. He's in open space downfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. He'll pull it on the read. Finding an escape route. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Scanning the field, it's Everett. Zings incomplete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Paul. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yard. They got it, it's blocked. Defense has it.
And after that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Dropping back, it's Madden. Throwing right. Complete downfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was touchdown Houston. It's making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught over the middle. It's Walter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Heading to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Houston, 0.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Everett. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Paul. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Timeout, Baylor.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
42 Spider.
To the air on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down, they've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Handoff from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Madden. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the offense at this point is just doing everything they can to not give the football back to their opponent. Even though they're up in this game, they're still going for it on 4th down. That now the 3rd different 4th down they've converted in this game.
And the Bears are rolling down the field. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The Bears have pushed it inside the 20. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Touchdown, Baylor! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Houston offense once again. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They're going back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Everett. Here's a heat. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Paul. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Finds a little space. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Here comes the heat. He's got him in the flat. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides to back on the option to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. And some room to work. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
From the gun, the ground game. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they